Hello and welcome to the Plays the Thing. My name's Matt, and in this video I'm playing more Arydia while I am holidaying. So last time we had gone to up to Fort Exmoor, and we found this abandoned fort, and we looked at this well, and we stupidly knocked a bucket down the well, and we got attacked by two kobold guards, which we just killed. They did do some damage to us and quite a lot of wear to Rose's armour and clothes and greasy cuffs and sun-bleached cloaks. But we killed them. I'm a little bit scared that if I go in one of these buildings, there's going to be more of them. But there is a point of interest over here. So let's just get straight to it. And let's go to this point of interest. And that's point of interest 84. So point of interest 84, the old fort. Despite its apparent age, the fort itself is mostly intact. The courtyard walls have not aged as well, crumbling and falling into disrepair. That doesn't make sense. The courtyard walls have not aged as well, crumbling and falling into disrepair. Boxes and crates lie here, looking like the remains of a barricade. As you gaze around, you think you hear something. I'm going to look at the boxes and crates first. You search through the old crates and boxes and notice fresh cracks and splinters. You think someone was here not long ago. Oh God, I don't want to get into another fight. But I'm going to look at the tower because I can see that it does something. The stone building closer to the cliffs has a tower at the top which would give a wide view of the river below. So we get one RP point, which Ro can take. And then it says, if a Fellish is in the party, draw key 86. And Ro is Fellish. So let's get key 86. I think there might be more story for him. And we haven't had any story for Trudar yet, but, you know, I'm sure we'll get there eventually. This is Fool's Game. Useless. You roll a squill over your knuckles before tossing it into the air and catching it in a single deft move. This is taking forever. You can't be doing time like the other worthless exiles. It's not your fault you got caught. Someone ratted you out. A rat. Nothing you hate more than an alley cat who's tried to pander to the upper class. The real thieves are the ones in gold and lace, not your honest grifters. But worse are those who try to tread above their station by selling out comrades. You'll find them, whoever it was that double-crossed the old codger, and set things right. We turn this over. What does it say there? Keep this card. Do not read it unless you read key 158. I have read that anyway. Oh, right, you could draw it now. Okay. Luckily, I have it. Fool's Game. This chicanery, helping fools who couldn't find their own tails. I lost my brother. Where could my shipmate be? Help me, save me. So pathetic. And Thades and the guild are happy to play along. Not you. No. You're getting out, and not by proving your worth to these shams, but by some good honest trickery. You are going to pull up your own bootstraps. You just need the right angle, the right leverage. Ooh, okay, it says keep this card with your character. So I think with these things we don't necessarily tell everyone if we were playing with people, so it's a nice bit of secret story for you. Let's listen. Yeah, here. You close your eyes and try to focus. It sounds like harsh voices coming from underground. In a moment it's gone and you can't find it again. Okay, so We've kind of done that. East Gills needs to go back. So we've done that. We've got our maps. So, I mean, we've got to look in this building, haven't we? We have to. Let's put Judar first and Rose second, and we're looking at long 36. Quiet ruins. Inside the ruined stone fort, you find two staircases that lead opposite directions. One into the darkness below, the other showered in bright light above. Okay, so this goes here. So this is the one going into dark, and we heard the voices from below. So I think we'll go up first, see what's upstairs. So we'll go to medium 41. Come on. These are a little bit difficult to get out sometimes. A small complaint. Okay, so after a lengthy flight of stone steps, you finally emerge onto the top level of the tower. The bright sun blinds you for a moment. When you regain your sight, you can see the river below and quite far into the valley. Okay, so this is just in a separate space. I'm going to put it on top here. So here we are, and we can look at point of interest 85. There it is. Top of the tower. You're standing on top of the river fort ruins. As you gaze out from your vantage point, you hear voices coming from the boats on the river far below. There's a strong breeze coming off the cliffs. Let's check out these voices. As you gaze out upon the river below, you hear voices in the room below. Come on now, this is the last of it. Down to the cavern below. So we get key 92. Hidden cavern. You've discovered there's a hidden cavern below Fort Exmoor. Out of place in the damp basement. Then draw long 35. We're definitely going to get in another battle. Boats. Far below you see boats gliding across the river. You notice they are entering a small cave in the cliffside. The boats entering appear empty, while the ones leaving are heavy with cargo. Oh, so they're stealing stuff. Breathe. You breathe in, expecting beautiful, fresh air. Instead, you cough, choking on your own scent. How long has it been since you had a bath? So we get DOS 27. This isn't going to be very nice. DOS T27. Must be here somewhere. T. '27. The fragrant. So someone can be called the fragrant. I think we're all right, actually. I think we'll put that to one side. Don't think we need to take that. Okay, so we can go down. We're going to get in another fight down there. And I'm not sure that we can survive that. So I think what I'm going to do is not go down there now and leave this place. But I'm going to have a little explore and then maybe come back. Because I still want to find Clipton. So I could come back to this place. So we'll put these to one side. 84 and 85. And put those back. And we will leave here. So we're not going to go down small. We are going to leave. We've cleared everything. So this can go away. I'm going to put those to one side because hopefully I'm going to come back. And I'm going to go travelling again. So I'm going to go south, I think, this time. And festive music from nearby forest. You hear the sound of music. Discard this, then draw again. Oh, you think you see a far-off figure disappearing. So discard this, then draw again. And you're so hungry. Each exile pays 1 SP. And then we discard that card. So we do move to this new one. Oh, and this is Lavamore Chantry. Looks quite dangerous somehow. It's dark and it looks like there's fire. Let's have a little look. Long 16. So before the Chantry, got some music. I think it's the spooky music. The bright sunshine of midday darkens, and an unnatural twilight falls as you approach the stone chantry. Torchlight pours from its many windows. A heavy mist is seeping over the stone fence and down the path. Ooh, spooky. So, Hex, J2. And let's... Oh, there's a tree stump here. Now, one of the things that we got was we deciphered some text. And the text... where is it? The text on this torn map, which I will show you. Oh, it's here. This torn map. The text here says tree stump. And there's a tree stump there. So maybe something will happen. So let's go over to this point of interest. 92. Point of interest 92. Here we are. 92. You're standing before a stone chantry. Mist pours quietly over the stone walls. The trees stand here dead and withered. I'm just looking for... Let's look at the trees, because I'm interested in the trees. Despite the lack of wind, you hear the rustling and creaking of tree limbs, or at least what else could be making such a sound. Lambent torchlight pours out of the windows, illuminating the grass with orange glow. The mist is thick and heavy, dampening your clothes. It seems to be emanating from somewhere behind the stone fence. Okay. dead trees. I mean, this is ominous, isn't it? Small 24. Very ominous. Inside the chantry. You're inside an ancient but well-kept cathedral. This is a modest wooden pulpit. There is a modest wooden pulpit to the south facing, and rows of simple pews. Okay. So let's go in. There might be some running away to be had here. Point of interest 34. Empty chantry. Dust motes slowly drift through the air as you gaze around the old building. The silence in the room is intermittently interrupted by an odd rasping. Looking upward, you notice a mural painted on the south wall dwarfing the small wooden pulpit. Let's listen to the rasping. Every few seconds you hear a slow scraping coming from the west. It sounds like someone is rubbing stone against the wall. The mural, a beautiful mural, is here depicting a bell tower perched high upon a cliff. Besides the tower, a waterfall flows, cascading down the cliffside. As your eyes follow the waterfall down, you notice something white on the pew in front of you. So the pew, you grab the piece of parchment. Gain key 33. Okay. Key 33. Set upon a pew, you found a note scrawled in a measured script. Acolyte Via. I must make haste to meet with my brother. I'm taking the medallion with me. This may cause the evil below to seep out. I trust you can handle any complications until I return with the medallion. Now, I have something like a medallion. Metal token? There's a symbol, but I don't think... No, it's not one of those. Okay. Oh, hold on. Empty chantry. At the foot of the pulpit, you notice a small, intricately carved stone in the floor. At the center of the stone is an indentation in the shape of a jagged circle. And I have this, the jagged medallion, which is this, which was something we were using to get health. So, this activates. Shape of a jagged circle. Then draw event 38. Event 38. You slot the medallion into the carved stone and it sets in with a satisfying click. Slowly and easily you turn the medallion in the stone until it stops. Instantly you feel a heavy thump under your feet. The medallion pops out of the indentation and you take it back. Draw small 26, then return this card. Small 26. So, small 26. Let's just move this up. Stone door. As you stand up from behind the pulpit, you hear the grinding of stone against stone. The wall to the west slowly sinks into the ground, revealing an archway out onto a misty path. Okay. So this goes here. I love these overlapping maps. That's so cool. So I am worried. So these I think we can just keep. There is an evil under the church. But we're not going under the church, we're going round it. So let's go through here and go to big 22. So if I move this up. Big 20. Ooh. Big 22. Graveyard. I mean, graveyards are always great, right? Nothing's ever going to go wrong in a graveyard. Through a mist as thick as porridge, you see shapes slowly solidifying. Headstones sprout from the grassy ground. As moonlight breaks through the clouds, you notice figures shambling towards you. The dead are here, and they do not slumber. Okay. So, does this go here? Oh no, it goes here. Okay, so I'm going to have to move things up and out. Just a bit more. Bonk. So we have 4 foes and we have 59 and 60. So I need to retire these. I was keeping these out because I thought they might come back, but not here, obviously. So we have foes 59 and foes 60. Interesting. Shambling skeletons. And skeleton archers. So we have gone up against the skeletons before. So 59 and 60. We might try and fight these because we are a level higher than them. The only problem being that Roe particularly has very little defense. So maybe if we keep him back. So Brutes and Mob. So the shambling skeletons are 1 and 2, and the skeleton archers are 3 and 4. So this one goes here, this one goes here, and then we need a green and brown. So brown goes there, and green goes there. And I'm going to pause there. I'm sorry to stop just before a fight, but we're just at half an hour. So in the next video, coming out in the next video very soon, I will try this combat and see what happens. We need to put some shields out. So yeah, the next video will be out very soon in the next couple of days. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.